Alright, today guys I want to take a look at this item I bought from Harbor Freight. It is their Icon 37-inch 400-pound capacity premium creeper number 58588. And as I picked this up from the store, it was just wrapped in this plastic, and I paid $89.99. Now, as per the website, it says that this creeper features a 1 3/8 inch ground clearance to reduce drag over obstacles, designed with a 400-pound weight capacity and padded headrest for added comfort and durability. And this is a one-piece construction, high-impact PVC frame. It says it's easy to clean, oil and solvent resistant. It's a comfortable foam padding that doesn't slip during use. 6 smooth rolling low profile swivel casters. Integrated handle. Molded magnetic trays for tools or parts. 2 metal plates on each side of headrest to hold additional magnetic part trays. Product height 5 inches. Product length 37 3/4 inches. Product width 21 7/8 inches. Shipping weight 18.85 pounds. As to a warranty, it says the product is guaranteed to be free from defects in materials and workmanship 90 days from the date of purchase. Limitations apply. Let's take a look at the construction of the underside. To your left is the bottom at your feet, and then here to your right would be the head part where your the pad where your head would rest on. While we've got this turned over, I want to take a look at the casters. Take one off, see how that is. You're going to need a 5mm Allen wrench. And that's what I wanted to look for. I wanted to see how they were set into the frame of this creeper. So here you can clearly see that they do have inserts in there. Very nice. They look to be some kind of a plated metal. You'll note that the casters fit right in there. So if you ever had to replace them and you couldn't find, I don't know if Icon sells them separate, but they're setting in there. There's no room for extra width of this plate. But I would think if these casters ever wear out, you've probably been long ready for a new creeper. Now what I like is they're nice and snug. When I move this back and forth, there's not a lot of free. In fact, I can hardly get any. Just a hair of free play between this top plate and the caster body there, which is good, nice and rigid. And if we take a look, there's bearings. There's actually bearings in these wheels. And the wheels are some kind of composite material. I don't know what they're made of, but there are bearings in there. Very nice. Now the bolts that they're using to hold these casters on are 16 millimeters long, 8 millimeters diameter with a pitch of 1.25, and they are button head Allen bolts. Now here you see the creeper that I've had for a long time. In fact, it says Great Neck on it. I've had that thing a long time. Still works great. The head rust is getting where it's all cracking up, although I could make a new one. You can see where the icon is a bit wider than my original one here. Here we can compare it in length, just a hair longer. One thing that I wish the icon had was longer trays. Now this one's magnetic, but I wish they were longer like this and not split like that. Not a major issue, but again, it'd been nice if it was a longer one piece. My icon creeper also sets a little higher than the original one I have. Now as to cleaning, all I ever did with my old one is spray it down with a mix of 50-50 simple green and water and hose it off and just let it air dry. I would assume you should be able to do the very same thing to this. As stated, the two bigger side trays here are magnetic. So if you got some small screws or anything, bolts, you can put them in there. Now at the head of the creeper, on both sides that you see here, they have a metal plate so that anything that's magnetic you can stick to this. Now on the website they're showing some small little lights that they would attach to it when you get under your vehicle. It does have a nice generous opening for your hand to get in here. It could even be gloved if you had some heavy winter gloves on to lift that up. Now that's the padding here, guys. You can see it's dense. I'm not sure if it's a gel material. I had a 97 Road King that I had a custom seat made, and it had gel in it, and it was a little bit about the same, maybe a little bit different density than this. So you have this portion up here on the sides. Then the headrest is also the same type of material. Although this gives quite a bit more, which is nice. Now we take a look at my old creeper. This is much softer, and of course you can see the cracking and everything here, whereas the icon is much stiffer. And when I lay on that, it's not as, I will have to say, it's not as comfortable, this, since it gives. But that's not a major issue. But for some, that may be. Next, we're going to test this because it says it's solvent resistant. So I've got some lacquer thinner. I'm going to spray some on here, just like that. Just let it set. We're going to see if it affects any of that. I like to use lacquer thinner in the spray bottle. I'll use it to clean grease, floor of my garage, you know, when you get grease on it in spots. So, doesn't look like it's doing anything. Let's wipe it down. Yeah, didn't do anything, which is good. That's what I wanted to see. Looks good. Now, I'm not quite so sure that, and I'm not going to try it now until it gets dirty if I have to. I'm thinking it might take off that red. I'm not sure if that's painted on or what. So I'm not sure how that red will hold up on icon. I'm not going to worry about it now. I know that it doesn't hurt this surface. If push came to shove, I needed to clean it, I'll worry about it at the time. No big deal. So the next thing I want to address is after I bought this creeper, I went on Harbor Freight's website and was kind of looking at the reviews. And I looked at the wheels at the store and I thought, wow, they got ball bearings. They seem very snug, as I showed you here. The top plate to the body of where the wheel attaches. And some were saying that they couldn't roll around and it wouldn't follow. Well, here's the deal. Now, I don't know about those guys, but I was on this, moving all around in this driveway. Not on my garage floor, which is concrete, but this asphalt drive. And as you can see, it's not the best condition. This driveway, guys, believe it or not, is well over 50 years old. You will never in a million years get a driveway put in today that will look like this in 50 years. I guarantee it. I know that as a fact, because I work for a company that does road reconstruction, underground pipe, and I just know how it is. So anyways, I had no issues, guys. This thing went around these cracks. I'm laying on top of it and I'm just moving it around and going in circles and moving. I had absolutely no issues whatsoever. So I don't know. That's my observations. So far, I'm very happy with this. Now, obviously, just buying it, I don't know how it will hold up long term. I can't see it not holding up every bit as long, if not longer, than the old one that I'm replacing it with. So I just thought I would mention that, guys, how I did this. If anybody else has a different, if yours is different and doesn't move around as good, you know, let me know. But this thing had no issues going over this driveway, be it the smoother areas or these cracks. I made damn sure that I went over these, and it just went over smooth, no issue. Now, guys, this would not be a proper review if we did not have a test. It states that it's rated at 400 pounds, and so we're going to test that today, guys. I present to you Moose. Little Moose. As you can see, it's holding up just fine. Moose. She doesn't know what to think.